Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today it's a match day preview, Luton Town versus Bristol City. It's been a while since I've last done a video because of international break, and the game which we played last was against Derby County away from home. Now, like any other preview, I do talk about the game before, and yeah, that game, I think Graham Jones in the interview after the game summed it up perfectly. I felt we would have got something out of that game if Sluga didn't make those mistakes. I think it's time now. I have been supportive of Sluga. I thought it weren't fair to criticise him so quickly early on, but now we're approaching the end of the third month into the season. There's been no improvement from him. Don't get me wrong, he's a good shot stopper, but he's making these silly errors which are costing us. And I do believe if Shea was in goal, he wouldn't be making these errors. And if I was in Shea's situation, I'd be thinking, what more do I need to do to get into this side? Because how is he not getting in? And it has been harsh on Shea, you know, being the joint Golden Glove winner last year. You don't expect to be dropped by another goalkeeper. So it's a weird situation, but I think it's time for Sluga to have a few games where he can watch Shea, he can analyse the way the goalkeepers are. Something needs to happen, because at this moment in time, can't see anything changing until a change happens. And I don't know if some of you guys remember, but in League 2, Marek Stek, he had a fantastic start to the season, but then he got to a point where we needed results, and he was costing us. And then he got dropped, and then Shea came into the side. So I think it needs to happen. I think Shea deserves an opportunity. He's just signed a new contract as well, and I think he needs an opportunity. And I honestly believe as well, if you just take the mistakes out of the game, we could have got a draw or even got a win against Derby. Now, moving on to this game against Bristol City at home, we do need to pick up some points at home, but I can't see it happening against Bristol City. For me, start of the season, Bristol City recruited really well. They look very strong on paper. I actually do reckon they will have they have a strong chance in getting promoted this season, and they're going to come to Luton wanting to win. They're not going to sit back. They are going to go at us. It's going to be like West Brom game. This season so far, we've picked up more points away from home than we have at home, which is normally, as a team which will probably be round the bottom half of the table, doesn't normally happen when you get more points away from home. So at home, I think we need to improve a bit more. We need to stop conceding that first goal in games. Stop conceding straight after half time in that little 15-minute gap period between the 45th to the 60th minute. At the moment, we are one of two teams that haven't kept a clean sheet this season. QPR are the other team which haven't kept one either. This season, I don't know if it's just unlucky or what, but I felt we deserved to get more out of games watching us play. And I know we play possession game, and sometimes when a team obviously dominates possession, you think they tend to deserve to win the game. I actually feel like the way we are performing at times, we do deserve to get more than what we actually get. Derby is obviously one of them. We've got Cardiff away, which we could have got something out of the game. Millwall, we should have got more than a point. So there's plenty of games this season where I felt we could have easily have got more. Now, Bristol City are currently sitting 6th place in the Championship. If they beat us, they could potentially go top of the league. At this moment in time, it's so competitive at the moment in the Championship. From the 1st place to 9th place, it's 3 points are separating teams. The Championship is one of the most competitive leagues in the world. It's absolutely brilliant. For us, we're currently sitting 18th place, got 11 points. We are 3 points away from relegation, but I'm not too scared at this moment in time. I know Huddersfield and I know Stoke have got their first win of the season, so they're probably going to want to push on and go on a run and start climbing up the table, but I'm not scared at this moment in time, and I believe that we will pick up points very soon. Now, just do a couple of stats for you guys. Last time we played Bristol City was in 2005 and we won 5-0 at home. I believe we went up that season as well. Luton are one of the best disciplined championship side so far this season, with only 13 bookings this season, which is an average of 1.18 per match. The second half outscores the first half in Bristol's away league games this season, 60% overall, and then it's like 2.0 second half goals per game. Bristol City have only received an average of 1.81 bookings per league game this season. Now, my starting 11, which I would play against Bristol City at home, will be: in goal, Shea; right back, Bree; left back, Dan Potts, both centre half partnership of Bradley and Pearson. In the midfield, I bring back Butterfield. I don't know why Butterfield keeps getting dropped. It really doesn't... For me, I can't get my head around it, because every time Butterfield plays, we end up picking up points, and then when he doesn't play, we lose. So for me, Butterfield is so important in the way we play. I have Butterfield in the side with Pelly Roddick and Jordan Tunnicliffe in the other two midfield roles, and then in the attacking options, I will go with do I go with Luala or do I go with Izzy Brown? I think Izzy Brown, Collins and Cornick. I think that was the same formation which played against Blackburn, and the same team bar Sluga, but Shea in goal. At this moment in time, I actually think we will lose this game, but that's on the basis of Bristol City are a better side than us. But anything can happen on a day. It is football, and I'd be happy if we can get something from this game. A point for me would be a good result, as Bristol City will be up there come the end of the season. But obviously, if we get more than a point, then that's fantastic. But there you have it, guys. That is the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. Comment down below your team selection which you play against Bristol City and your score predictions. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Bristol City win. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.